how stuff gets dusty and I'm not even down here. It doesn't even make any sense. Whatever. What's up? What's going on, man? How's it hanging? How goes the battle? I'm on early. Can you hear me all right? ¿Cómo está? Wie geht's du? Was da los? All right. So what's up? I've been on. I was on yesterday. I was on yesterday. Oh, you. I'll tell you what I started playing last night. Um, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, right? You know, the Trojans. I didn't think I would like it, but I actually like it. It's pretty good. It's a nice solo player game. Keeps me pretty interested. Well, I was surprised. I didn't think I'd like it. Sea of Thieves. There's supposed to be another one coming out. I can't think of the name of it. Um, I cannot think of the name of it. Supposed to be another one coming out though too. Well, I shouldn't have probably hid that clock back there like that. I guess you can see it all right. Move this like this. Made enough clocks. Yeah, nice stuff, huh? Nice box. I engraved all this by hand. And then this is a real South Sea pearl. And it opens up. It's got two little drawers in the bottom. It's almost done. I just have to go back around the. I was just gonna have wood, and I decided to put leather on the bottom. So that's the only thing I got left to do with that. There's a big clock. Pretty nice, huh? They all been down here running. Oh, I got cuckoo clocks. I got a few of them. I got probably about 3 or 4 I got to fix. I just don't, you know, I've been busy. Fixing cuckoo clocks takes a lot of time, and I have to really be in uh, the mood for it, because it's very time consuming. Very time consuming. Yeah, the chisels are back there underneath that clock. They're down there. I figure when people see them and maybe they'll want them and say something. So what have you been up to? Shit. Okay, fucking thing. What have you been up to anyway? You lost the pine cones, you mean? You lost pine cones? Yeah, you can if I see the size of the clocks that you got, I can weigh some of mine. I could tell you how much weight they are, and you can make them out of lead. Let me watch. That one? It's as big as that? Oh, that's got to have big. It's gonna have big weights. I don't know if I come across anything. I'll let you know. Mine all were, you know, all from the, you know, turn of the century, 1910, 20s, 30s, stuff like that. Mine are the old ones. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. I had a really nice one when I lived in Germany. It was probably about, oh, probably about that tall, and it was layered. It had two sections on it, and it had a carousel where the stuff come up, around, go up to the top, knock on the door, and the cuckoo would come out. It was funny. Oh, that's neat. Got it off your grandma, huh? Yeah. I made this clock the other day. Well, actually, it took me about a week. Now, it looks like a simple clock, right? Okay. But this is baby bird's eye maple. Oh, God, I don't know how old that is. That's real old. And there's baby bird's eye on the bottom. And then this is black walnut. This here on the sides is purple koa. Uh, Purple koa here. And then I picked this clockwork up. Pretty neat, huh? Took me a while to make it. It looks simple, but it takes a lot of time to make them. Look, they all seem to be running right. So, you know how hard it is to find a clocksmith nowadays? Yeah, I do. We got 3 or 4 of them in New England that I know of that, been doing it a little while. Most of your masters are going, you know. I mean, I could really get into it if I had my grandfather's stuff, but my uncle has it all. He ain't never going to do anything with it, but he told me he was going to give it to me, but you know how people are. They tell you a lot of things, but if I had it, I could fix more clocks. I mean, my grandfather, what I would really like to have, and my uncle has it, is my grandfather's eye loop. My grandfather has my great great grandfather's eye loop, hundreds of years old. The eye loop. That's what I want. That's how I learned to look at parts and stuff. And when you're cleaning jewels or you're oiling jewels and stuff like that. What's up, Robinson? So, he's got a lot of parts, springs and gears and files and oh my God, he's got all kinds of stuff. But, you know, God only knows when I'll ever get it. What I'm going to do after Christmas, well, I don't know. Maybe if the Christmas auctions don't go very well, you know, this month or next month, then I'm not going to do anything in December probably. And I'm going to set up and start cutting gemstones. You wait till you see my setup when I get it set up down here. It's going to be crazy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take where I'm sitting and I'm going to take this table and I'm going to rotate it around and I'm going to move the camera in and I'm going to set up my laps. And I'm going to have all my stuff set up for cabbing. I have some cobbler petty, some lightning ridge, seam opal coming. I got quite a bit of different stuff coming. I got some honey opal. I got some pure blue opal coming. I got a bunch of stuff, so I'm gonna do some cabbing and I'll do them live, polish them and everything, and people can give me donations, and I'll sell them that way. All right, brother. Okay, well, be safe. Ain't no rush. I'm on early anyway, so. I I lost track of one guy. He went out. He was oh god, I don't know how many years he said he mined. 40 maybe, that he went out and mined both gold and opal. He showed me a picture one time. This is back about maybe 15 years ago, 16 years ago, of an opal he found, right? That opal was that big. Well, if he was to pick, I mean, it had, it was, but it was about that big and it was about that thick. And he said he'd had it for, Jesus, I don't know how many years. I guess it was his dad's or something. But yeah, pretty neat. Bet today that hunk would be worth some money. It was beautiful too. There wasn't a whole lot of potch in it. I don't know if you guys know what potch is, but potch is the part that you know really doesn't have any color to it. Of opal, it's opal, but it's very drab. It can have the consistency of white to gray to whatever. The potch that you do want is black, and there's variations of black. There's like a scale of different black that can be on a lightning ridge black opal. But you know, and I like lightning ridge black opals. I really do. Made this ring. This was a uh, Morgan silver dollar, and then I put all the gemstones in it. These are Burma rubies or Marimar rubies here, and then there's some little sapphires and a couple of Colombian emeralds, and that there is a deep blue sapphire from Sri Lanka. Yeah. Pretty nice, huh? She's real. To buy a ring like that, or real gemstones like that, probably cost you $30,000-$40,000 if it was in gold. Even in silver, it cost you probably 5,000 or 6,000. You know, I just made it myself, kind of cool, nothing special. But people who know gemstones know it when they see it just like that. They're like, "Geez, that's a nice ring." Yeah, I made it. They're like, "No big deal." I said, "No, it's no big deal. I just, I like to make stuff. I'll make some pendants. Um, I might have them done by Christmas. I finally cleaned up my shop mostly, so hopefully I can get the castings done and do some pendants for Christmas time. So we'll see. See what happens. Hopefully. I look forward to doing that stuff. I tell you right now, if I could make enough to support my charities off of just doing, like pendants and gemstones and stuff, I wouldn't even do coins anymore. It's just, you got to invest $2, $3, $4,000 in coins and then hope that you sell them. And the good thing about cutting gemstones and making pendants and things like that, I can make something to order. Somebody can say right live, they can say, "Hey, I want you to, I want an opal," and I can show them the different opals I have, and then they can PayPal me ahead of time, you know, and they can see me cut it, you know, and I might be able to do maybe one or two, when I get on. I'm gonna be able to do a lot, but at least they'll have a demonstration, so that way they can say, No, Pastor Bob really did. He cabbed this live on TV. I could show you. Something cool like that for him. And who knows? It may come to that because there are so many people today. I mean, like everybody's become the professional coin guru, right? They all know everything about coins. They're all into selling coins. Half of them don't know anything about coins. I mean, and some of them talk like they've been doing this for years, and there's very few guys out there. I mean, I'd have to say Daniel from Coin Help You. He's a smart guy. He's really good. There's a few guys out there that are really, really know coins. They've been doing it for a long time. But you got these popping up coins that go and watch somebody else's channel, think that they learned everything about coins, come on to make it look like they know about them. And it doesn't work that way because guys who have been dealing with coins for a long time know, look, not everybody knows everything about them. And you can always learn, And I'm going to show you some of that tonight if you stick around. I had a few friends of mine been looking for some quarters, the new quarters, the 2022 quarters, because they have, errors on them. And the errors are actually worth money, And so I've been looking and they've been looking. And I mean, we've been at it for hours. And so I have like 10 of them over there. We've been at it for months. I got like 10 of them I'm going to put up for auction tonight. So that ought to be pretty interesting. And graded, they're worth a lot of money. So I have a few of them. Yeah, quite a few things, actually. Hey, what's up, Dove? How's it going? Robinson's actually on his way home from digging in the brook, I guess. So he might see him. Hey, what's up, old soul? What you up to, brother? So, anyway, I have what was I going to say? Oh, so I ordered special discs to make my own cabbing machine. I had a really nice 6-wheel cabbing machine at one time, for cabbing gemstones, and I had to sell it. So I have a 600 grit wheel and a 3000 grit wheel for cabbing gemstones. I got one here already, and the other one's on its way. And then back there behind that, them boxes, I have one buffing machine. So there's a buffing machine. One of them I'm going to put leather on the side, and that'll be one. And then I have another buffing machine, smaller one, for the wheels that I'm going to encase in Lex on. I have the buckets for water, for bringing it in and driving it out. And then I'm just going to make a thing that goes all the way around. And I'll have a drain out the back that I put everything on. And it will contain most of, anything that I cut. So it'll be cool. And I figure, Be a nice way to make some gifts. And then I'm going to cast some. Matter of fact, I got my casting stuff. I want to cast some rings and some pendants, and I want to do some live stuff. So I will cut a gemstone live. So maybe do one or two, you know, a night, depending on how long it takes me. Polish it up, set it, and that way everybody can see what I'm doing, and it'll be fun. You'll have something custom made. You know. Code love. Rest in peace, love. Dove love. Y'all have a good week. Yeah, hope so. It's always the same with me. Something. So the other night, so I think it was Saturday. Saturday? No. Friday. Mary goes, there's a grinding in the front. Oh, well, first she says, there's a sound coming from the right side of the car. So I looked, took the whole brakes off, looked at the CV axles and everything, didn't see anything. She goes, no, I heard it underneath the hood. I go, what? She goes, well, actually, it's coming from the driver's side. Well, after about 4 hours of looking, I finally found it. One side of the pad was good. The other side grind right into the back of the hub. So I had to tear it all apart, put all new brakes on it, because she was supposed to go meet up with her friend. So I rushed to get all this stuff done, right? Wasted my whole day. And then her friend calls her and says, well, I'm sick. I ain't going to be going. I don't want you to get sick, so I'm sick. So we're going to cancel. I said to Mary, I said, you mean I did all that work for nothing? So I was pissed about that. Well, then I come in the house and I went to lay down and my kidney stone started bothering me. I'm like, really? So I got up, went in the bathtub and laid in there until it decided to simmer down. I got out and I wasn't paying attention. I sat on my glasses and I broke my friggin' glasses. So I had to super glue my brand new glasses. Look. See it? I super glued it. Then I get some new glasses in from the VA. I can't even see out of them. I can't even read anything out of them. And I'm like, I ain't having no luck. One of our community members, Lambo Stacker, passed away Monday. There's a celebration of life stream on Everyday Opportunities channel. We may not be getting many other viewers. I did make a community post about the auction. Okay, well, I can just cancel it if they're having an auction. I don't know the person, so, I mean, it's sad that the person passed away, but I don't know them, so, it's a sad thing, but what are you going to do? People pass away every day, man. You got to deal with a lot of things every day. Look at Old Soul. He'll tell you the same thing. Hey, what's up there, upscale? It's a tough business. It's tough. And how do I want to say this? When you're a pastor or you're a family service counselor or you're, an undertaker, like Old Soul is, you kind of get numb to it after a while. And I really hate to say that, but you have to. You can't carry heart on your sleeve because you have to be in control because it's tough. It's tough business, you know. It's sad. And what really strikes you is you control it so much and so long, right? That when somebody passes away in your family, it just dramatically just blows your mind because you're so numb to it all the time. You know what I mean? It's tough, but you know, um, some people. I think the hardest thing is when they hold on to it too much. You know what I mean? And I'll explain. Um, there's a situation that came before me just a few days ago, and the situation was this. Um, somebody's children, a guy passed away, and the children wanted the cremated remains back of their loved one. But the person that passed away wanted to be buried with their father and their grandfather. But the children wanted their father's cremated remains. So the person asked me what they should do. And I said, well, didn't you make some pendants out of the cremated remains? And the person said, yes. I said, well, do you have any of the cremated remains left from that? Well, yeah, I got them. And then I have, you know, the big portion. I said, well, then send the children the big portion, take the little portion, put it in with, you know, his father's and his grandfather's cremated remains. And that way, both parties that are wanting the cremated remains are happy. Because, you know, dad's gone, grandpa's gone, you know. I mean, I understand that people grieve differently, but you know, I hate to see it when people are fighting over that stuff. I just can't stand it. That stuff bothers me. So in the long run, it all pan out, which is good. And but you know, you got to be solid. You got to think about things. You can't just you know blat out it at the mouth. You can't just say stuff. You have to think it through. You have to know the people that you're talking to. You got to really know them, right? And you have to think it through. You have to be able to manage the best scenario that works out for everybody. And it just so happens that it's so far it's going to work out. And that's my side as a pastor, you know. And it doesn't change. It doesn't matter whether you're, you know, what position you have in that business. It's not easy. And you have to be, you can't be just anybody. You have to be somebody special to work in that business, period. You know. So what are you up to, Upscale? Been busy? Yes? No? Maybe? I got some cool things I did. Oh, I didn't even. Did I show you, George? Oh, I wanted to show you guys. I know you guys didn't see it, so I think I sent George it. So I built this clock. Look at this little clock this week, right? You guys can see it. Now this has baby bird's eye maple. It's like over 100 years old. Baby bird's eye maple, right? And then the next layer is black walnut. And then these pieces along the side are purple heart, or better known as purple color. And then the center is a tree that came off of my property that I dried of pine, yellow pine. Pretty nice, huh? And this is my brand. So if you see stuff like anything that you buy, if you see this, that's my branding mark I had made. And let me tell you, brands are expensive to have made, but I wanted to brand them, so I want to show you guys that. I thought you'd think it was cool. And look at my clocks; they're staying in time. Isn't that something? I mean, I don't even come down here that often, you know, and they stay in time. I'm pretty happy about that. Been busy with buying silver. What are you buying for silver? Are you buying it to collect it, or are you buying it to stack it, or are you buying it to flip it? I mean, what are you doing with your silver? I'm always interested. See, I buy it to collect it. I buy some to stack it, and then I buy some for, the channel for the auctions that I do for charity. But so I'm really diversified how I do it. I mean, I don't want to be a coin dealer. I mean, there's just too much to it. A friend of mine was asking me the other day. He said, I bought. What did he say he bought? Got a deal. They were probably not the best, but he bought some BU Morgans, right? The guy said he had to buy 50 of them. He bought them at $60 a piece, right? Random. He couldn't pick and choose. He just had to get what the guy gave him, $60 a piece. I seen some of them. They're pretty nice, you know. I mean, he put out a lot of money, but he got some pretty nice coins. He got a CC in there. I would say the CC was more like an extra fine to a AU, but it was pretty nice. Got a good deal. But he usually stacks silver, which I like doing that too. Well, for everybody, CLMK and Dawn and Mary are fine, and their mom. They managed to escape the storm, so thank God for that. I prayed for them, so thank God they escaped the storm. So they're good. I have been only buying to stack now over the last few months. I'm up to 107 ounces in bullion. And then 260 in silver eagle coins that are graded. Hey, welcome back. Oh, that's cool. I have every silver eagle that was made up there and there from 1986 to 2022. And I have the proofs, the reverse proofs, the uncirculated. So, and then I have special mint sets. And then I actually have some different ones that I got out. They're in here, graded by Annex. In here, I got a few. I don't know, one, two. I got like 4 or 5 of them in there that I brought down for the auction. Because here's the thing. I tell people all the time: if you're not doing it as a business and you're doing it to collect it for yourself and for other people, it doesn't matter. ICG, Annex, NGC, PCGS, The difference is the security part of it. Like, I like NGC, how the security is. I punch in my stuff and I can go in there and no one can put or list their coin on their website or PCGS's website if it's assigned to you. And they do that for security reasons. really, it's so subjective grading. It's not. It's just to encapsulate the coin. Mostly, it's not. To protect it. It's not for. Unless you're doing big dollar stuff. It's really. Sometimes you can get yourself in deep. Even just say you wanted to just have them encapsulated. It's to do 20 coins is going to cost you $400. Or you can just encapsulate them yourself and wait. And if somebody wanted something, you could show them and say, hey, if you want me to, I can have it graded so you can see it. Something like that. But I'm always, very diversified. You guys want to do a little small auction tonight, or you guys want to not do an auction? I'll leave it up to you guys. Because I know that maybe some of you have. Yeah. Just remember, those things change. Like I'll show you something. A couple of friends of mine and myself, uh, we went through the new quarters. Now these are the new quarters, and I don't know. I think there's like 10 of them, and these are all errors, and some of them are errors that are not out there yet. You know, and we went through them, and um, one of my friends picked up a couple and bought them for me and sent them to me. Because it's better to buy them for $10 a piece than it is to have them graded and everything, and then you end up spending, anywhere from $30 to $75 or more for the error coins and quarters, and they cost that much. So, I just give it the opportunity for people who want them that haven't had a chance to find any or anything. If they need something for their collection, then I have them. Yeah, that's fine. You've been preparing for the great tidal flood. We don't need no more days of Noah. I can tell you that. Oh my God. A friend of mine sent me a picture. I'll show you. He said he was looking for his boat. I go, what? I have about 50 pennies trying to figure out what to do with all error or something like that. Okay, so this is what I would suggest for you, upscale flipper. If you have 6'3" tomorrow, we will be swimming. Oh, Jesus, Lord have mercy. You need to come here? If you think it's going to be that bad, just pick up the family. I'll get some stuff. Let me know ahead of time. I'll get the rooms ready and you can just come here. If I have to. You know that. Pennies, the guy to talk about with pennies is Old Soul. He's a big time penny collector. Knows a lot about pennies. I do too, but not as much as probably he can tell you about them because he studies them more than I do. Dimes, you want to talk to Dove. He sees a lot of dimes. He's a dime head. Me, I'm more of a silver dollar guy. You know, so I'm more into vintage coins. The vintage eras from you know Cap Bus, Walking Liberties and stuff like that. But most of your pennies, depending on what the eras are, you can go to NGC and PCGS or Coin World, see what the errors are, and if they already have a posted error, and you think that the grades might be good, if you're wanting to sell them. Either way, depending on what you want to do, if you want to just preserve them for yourself, and you're really not worried about the money portion of it, then I would have them done through ICG or Annex, right? If you're thinking about maybe flipping them, then I would go to, NGC or PCGS. Now, NGC and PCGS both have memberships, but they they differ. I think that NGC is really good with world coins, vintage stuff like that. There's a big difference. Oh, I see. Well, you have to find somebody that's into coin errors. You know what I mean? And I think that somebody that I can tell you to talk to about them. Well, there's a couple of different things that you can do, right? So if you had them all sent to PCGS or NGC or ANAC, I would say ANAC or ICG. ICG right now, I think they have a deal where if you do at least 10 coins, then it's $12 each to encapsulate them. If you do, I think it's either 50, I think it's like 50 coins or more, then it's $10 to encapsulate them. That's ICG down in Florida, but I don't even know if they're open right now because of the storm. So NGC or ICG, I don't know. Annex is up in the mountains. That's up in Colorado. So, you're pretty good to go to Annex. And I don't know what they're running for a deal, but if you want to sell them like on eBay or Etsy or something like that, it's best to put them in a holder, and that way people know that the grade is real, and you can put them out there as one big lot, and then kind of figure out what your pricing is and sell them that way. That's the best way to sell them. If you sell them in a raw state, uh, unless they're very rare and they have a very rare grade, the likeliness that you're going to get good money is very rare. You know, so I mean that's my take on it. You know, silver is much different than copper. Now, something different would be like this is a 1787 um, Connecticut colonial penny. Okay, this is a very very rare penny. This is a $200 penny. This penny. Anybody hears colonial and then scoop it up. Why? When you can read the date and everything, because they're rare, super rare, right? And you can end up spending hundreds of thousands of dollars for these, if you get them in really good condition. But they're super rare. So, it really depends on what you got. Oh, that'll never happen. Not here. Yeah. I'm not interested in pennies. I don't collect them. I mean, I have some, but I'm not interested in no pennies. They don't. It's never been my thing. I'm a Morgan Silver guy, dollar guy. That's what I do. I like Morgan Silver dollars. I mean, I have this collection. It's probably about $8,000 in, you know, American Silver Eagles. But I'm a Morgan guy. I do collect, some cat busts and stuff like that. But I'm not really a big penny guy. This penny, and I have a couple of other ones. These are really rare. I have another one up there. It's 1700s penny. But outside of that, no, I'm not a penny guy. You know, I'm just not. I mean, I'll help my buddy get some, but I'm not interested in them myself. What I do here, right? What I do here, This is for charity. So when I sell things here, you know, I'm putting money in towards charity to help people in my local community. That's what I do. You know, I'm not I'm not trying to do, and nothing against you, but I'm not trying to do any trades or anything because it's not going to be helpful to me. And last year I invested so much time and energy, that, you know, I had to have a talk with some of my silent partners, and it was just too much for me. It really was. So this year I bought specific things. I have specific things, and when it's going, it's going. The clocks. Last year I did a few things. I did a couple of knives and some other stuff, and I like to make handcrafted stuff because when I tell people I can do something, I like to prove it. I'm not just a yapper. I just don't flap my gums and say I can do it. I prove to people that I can do it. And that way, when I say something, people say, no, he really can do it. No, he's not bullshitting you. He's the real deal. So this year, I have 4 generations of clock builders in my family. My grandfather, my great grandfather, my great great grandfather built clocks. Now, when I was a little boy, I used to sit downstairs, sit on my grandfather's knee, sit on a stool, and I'd watch him for hours, and he'd teach me about clocks. Now, I didn't make any of the works for any of these clocks, but I made all of the cabinets for these clocks. And the reason why is the management that you have and the skills that you have to put into it and the time and labor would cost thousands and thousands of dollars to have clocks like this because of all the hand cutting and everything. Thousands of dollars. And nobody wants to pay that. So I'm not going to, employ my skills and my time to make nothing. It's not going to happen. People don't go to work every day to earn nothing. So, and neither do I. So when I do this, I do this stuff to earn money to help the people out. That's why I do it. And that's what we do here. Oh, did you? Yeah. Yeah. So when you see us and I have an auction, I'm doing it for charity stuff, right? So I buy the stuff, I spend all my time. I try to recoup my money and pay the dealer off that I buy a lot of the stuff from, right? And then the proceeds go towards anything I make above whatever the cost is goes towards buying toys and clothes and toiletry items and things like that for family members. You can go back the last couple of years we've been doing it, and whoever I give it to, I make sure they give a letter, you know, saying thank you to everybody on the channel that has been a part of it. And not just that, when I sell things, I have giveaways. That's what's back over here. So on that table back there, if you look, there's guitars and tools and whatever else if you look over there. So at the end of the season, or if we just decide to do it, um, you know, I can give stuff away. I can do special deals and stuff like that. What? Nail clipper and some sandpaper, and you built a clock out of toothpicks? Oh, popsicle sticks. Popsicle sticks. Wow. That's cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I mean, the sky's the limit. You can do anything. Which little clock is that? I have a couple. That one and this one, and I have that one. This clock, I just made this one. This here has bird's eye maple. I don't know how old it is. Real old. So this is what they call baby bird's eye. And it's on the top and it's on the bottom. And there's my stamp, my tradesman's mark. So I actually have a branding tool. And then this here is black walnut, if you look at it. This is black walnut. And then along the sides, this is what they call purple heart or purple koa. And then the clockwork, if you pop this cover off the back, well, actually, I can show you. This here actually just pops out. See? So I made it so that if you wanted to take it out and just pop the back off and put your battery in, and make it a lot easier than gluing it inside. And that's how that works. And then all you got to do is take it like this. Drop it back in there. So a lot of rare woods. Took me, it takes, so you can do it on that side, or you can push it out. And if you want to have the other side with the fan, you pop it in there, see? So it doesn't really matter what side. And I did it by hand. So, I carved that whole yeah, this is a really nice clock. And then I put this crystal on top just to kind of give it. It's nice because when you get the right reflection from up above, it sparkles. But it takes a long time to make one of these, I mean, it's not that easy. But I did want to make it so that you could take this out, and getting everything to fit right was the hard part. But I figure I should be able to get $100 for it, and that will pay, for the wood, so I can reorder some wood, and then the rest of it goes to charity. I'm never going to get my money in time. It would cost, a couple $100 just in time if I was to charge for that. But I wanted to do something nice, because I don't make a lot of clocks. I don't do this for a business. I just do this for my channel, to make some money towards the charity. And people have a piece of something that I made, when they look at it, say, oh, where did you get that? Well, it was handcrafted by Pastor Bob in Rhode Island. I mean, something that's special. All of these were designed by me. None of these are copied by anybody's patterns or anything like that. They're all designed by me, and I'm pretty proud of them. And actually, I'm going to build another one similar to this, but I want to make it a little higher, and I want to make a smaller one too. So there's a couple of different patterns that I want to do, but I didn't want to go and make too many of them. If they sell, then I'll make more. But so I made this one here, and this one here I made so that you could put a vase or something on it, and put it in the corner. Because the one thing that I noticed is when you're sitting down watching TV, right? You always got to look up like that to see the clock on the wall, right? You always got to look up. Well, if you're watching your TV, why not just look over like that, right? And then look back, and you can see what time it is, right? So that's why I made that clock like that. I actually sat on the floor and measured it, and was like, yeah, that'll work. So that way you just glance and glance back. And that's a pretty cool clock. And there's a lot of area down here where you can store stuff, But, and then that there, this clock here, this clock here took me some time. I made all these, took them off, and you can see, sometimes you can see me working on my lathe in my shop. So making these angles and stuff like that, that's a pain. So, and then I got my tag on the bottom of it. I'll tell you why I don't do something like that upscale. I do these for my friends, right? my friends and family that come to my channel that appreciate what I do it from my heart. I used to build guitars, which pretty soon you'll see a couple of my guitars that I'm doing. And I've sold, I don't know, probably 130 some of my own guitars that I made to certain people because it's a lot of work and I didn't really charge what they would be worth. And I had a friend and he wanted to help me get the machinery and go into business with him. And I didn't want to do that. He goes, well, I'll front the bill. I said, I don't want to go into business doing it because then I lose the love of it. I lose the fun of it, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to make money that way. I want to do it on a personal note where people appreciate it. There's not very many of what I do, and I only do it for my friends and family. So the rest of the world, unless they're here on this channel, they're not going to get it, because I'm not going to sell them on eBay and stuff like that. I really just don't want to do that. I mean, if I had to, then I could, but it's not, it's not me. I feel like I'm cheating myself by doing that. That's funny. Oh, you mean like this? Trinket box. See? This here is cedar, #1 cedar. It's a pretty nice little box. Now this, on the other hand, is a whole different beast. I hand carved all of this. This here is flame maple, and then has cedar around the edges. I still have to. I just put these on the other day. I have to finish carving the outside of these. These are vegetable tan leather feet, and then this is a South Sea pearl, a real South Sea pearl, not a fake one. And then you open it up, and you pull this box up, this cover out. Then on the inside, it has these little spots on the side where you hide your coins. It takes a long time to make this stuff, man. It's like, and then down in here, there's a magnet. If you look, so there's a magnet right there, and there's a magnet up here. But I make them look cool. I do it all by hand. Yeah, there's a lot of work in this one. I mean, to make it look vintage and old and everything, there's a lot of work in it. I mean, what are you gonna do? This one here I did last year. I put the fedora in there, and this is a sapphire. I made this one last year. This one here has Coca-Cola, black walnut, maple, and ebony. And then the feet, you know what they are. This maple right here come from my tree out back that I had, spalted maple. And then on the inside, I left it open on the inside, so that way whoever buys it can tell me, okay, I want to have it lined so I can put, I can put a liner in it, like a foam liner or something. And that's why it's just open like that, because I haven't lined it yet. So, there's a lot of money in wood in that one. I mean, to do that, it takes a long time. So, and they're special, they're not something that you can buy at Walmart. It doesn't come over on a boat from China. If people like that stuff, then buy that stuff. This is handcrafted stuff in the United States by me. I don't have CNC machines and stuff like that. I do it all by hand. And then this here, this is my first little wagon. I want to make a little wagon. See? So I made a little wagon. Now, the special thing about this wagon is if you take these 4 screws out, there's a hidden compartment underneath it where you could hide stuff underneath here and no one would ever know. That's why when you open up, you say, wow, that's really shallow. So you would think that this was all thick. But just a little wagon I made. It takes a long time to make even a stupid little wagon, And then I got this little box, and it's made out of walnut. This simple little box, but it's pretty. It's nice walnut. 2-tone contrast. But all right, also. But they're all different prices. Like this box here. This is $200 box. Plain and simple. It's a real South Sea pearl. I did all the hand carving and everything. There's a lot of work that went into this. And the money goes towards charity, So, these, this one here. This box here. It's this little small box, So something like this is like $75. That stuff there is different. That one there would be a couple $100. This one here is $150. But there's difference. That one there is expensive. That one there, that's a lot of money. And that one there too. That's a tough one. Pendulum clocks are a whole different ball game because you got to really get them right. Because if you don't, they won't do what you want them to do. Which one? Which one you want to see? This one here. See? It has 3 pads on each side. And this one here is a pine box. The top is, you can tell that it's all hand carved. Do you see that? You can always tell a hand carved top. See that when I move it? So this is all hand carved. And then that's cedar. It's just a simple box, and I lined it with some foam. So that if somebody, I just kind of threw it in there. And then it's just a simple little box, I don't do it because, I only did it because I'm doing a charity thing. And I figured people would like the stuff that I make. And people buy them, And it's pretty cool. It's not perfect by no means. You can always do better. And that's what I tell people. It's just that you like something, Look at this. You ever see one of these? This is Royal Ebony, and that is a uh, Jesus, lost my train of thought there. Uh, this is abalone. It's an abalone dove that I inlaid it. But this is Royal Ebony. This Royal Ebony comes from Mexico, and this is a Damascus hammer made out of Damascus steel. I made that last year too. Matter of fact, I made that the same time that I made Dove's knife. Yeah. What's that? Show me the bottom, please. Yeah, this is handmade. I had this portion of it made. A guy makes a couple of them, and I really liked it. I thought he did a really nice job. You know, to make Damascus like that is tough. And so I said, well, I'll try one. You know, and so I made the handle for it, and set it, and inlaid it with a dove. And then I made this stand, which is made out of walnut. Yeah, it's cool stuff. The first clock that I made is upstairs. The same time as making these, but the one upstairs has German parts in it. It has rose gold in it, regular gold leaf on the outside, and then it's a wind up alarm clock too that you wind up. So it's all wind up gears in it, and it's a mantle clock. It's about maybe that big. Sometime I'll bring it downstairs and show you guys. And I'm almost finished with that one, but that was my very first clock. I like making clocks. Clocks are fun. I like to make this stuff by hand. I noticed that a lot of the stuff that you buy today at the stores, doesn't have character. You know, I don't want it to be perfect. I want to see where somebody actually worked on it. You know what I mean? When I buy certain things, I'll show you something else that I made. So this box, I made this box. It has my stamps. It has 3 stamps on the top. Okay, check this out. So there's a key. This key is from the 1930s, 1940s lock set from Japan. So it unscrews. And then on the inside is a chisel set. Now, these chisels, the chisel part, they were old Stanley chisels. And they were all beat up and everything. And so I took them all apart and I made all new handles for them. It's Coca-Cola. That's Coca-Cola. And then the leather wrap. I'll take one out and show it to you. So they're all leather wrapped. There's leather in there that I put in there. And then gold leafing. But I'm almost finished with them. I got one more polish to do on them, and polish them up really good. And then I'll put a coat on here that protects the metal, because you'll always get a little surface rust, especially when it's high carbon. And then once I do the last finishing polish on them, I'll put a coat on there and they'll be done. And then each one of them has a brass end on it right there. And then if you look right there in the bottom, that's silver wrapping that goes around there. That's real silver wire that goes around it. And then there's brass, and then there's copper. So it took me a while to make them. Yeah, but you don't know how much they cost, Robinson. That's the only set that I'll ever make. I'll tell you what, they're a pain. Well, I can't say that, but I can say the other. They're a pain in the ass to make. Yeah. And then if you look down in here, I made this so that it was tight, so you didn't have to have a lock. So you got to pull this up to open them, and you push it down, and it's nice and tight. Yeah. And I mean, it might seem like a lot of money for somebody to buy them, So that's why I only made one set. Not everybody can afford this kind of stuff. I get it. I mean, I'm not doing it to get rich or anything. I'm just doing it for my charity. And then you just turn this like this, and it locks it. Take the key out, and then it'll pop up so far, depending on how far down you want to screw it. I don't screw it down all the way because and then on the bottom, these are pieces of leather on the bottom to protect the bottom. And this is leather on here. I put leather over the things. Yep. And I hand painted this. So I'm gonna. Hey, for $200, you can't go wrong. I mean, I probably put $300 worth of work in it, and I still ain't done with the chisel. I gotta still do one final polish because I'm not gonna send it out to somebody without having a final polish, and then a clear coat of lacquer to keep them from rusting. And that's what I do, What's that? I haven't put my name on it yet. So. Look, I already said, when somebody wants something, remember it's not, it's about charity. The chisel set is $200. Plain and simple. I'm just gonna buy probably I'll try to find. I'll go to, maybe some local flea markets and stuff, and try to find some more older chisels because I like the metal from the older chisels, the older Stanley chisels. And then fix up. Maybe I'll make one more set. I don't know. It depends. Because it takes a lot of time. I have to turn the handles, and turning the handles is a pain in the ass. You know what I mean? So I got to turn all the handles and do all the little intricate work. And it's not perfect. I don't, I put it together and make it look nice, make it look workable. I mean, I would hope somebody would use them, I just think they're cool. Not perfect, but cool. And I took pride in making them. So do I do a layaway? I'm not a business. I'm just a regular guy. Well, if you wanted something and you tell me to hold on to it, I mean, I can always hold on to it until you have the money. if I know that you're going to pay. If these guys say that's cool, because, all of these guys that are in there, Dove Season, Robinson, also, they're all my friends, but they're my family too, So, if they all agree that that's cool for somebody and they know you really well, then that's up to them. If they say yes, then I go with it. That's how it works. It's not just me. I'm the spokesperson here for the family, but and I make a lot of the stuff. But trust me, they're my eyes. Nothing goes by them. Trust me when I tell you. In-house financing. There is probably 4 people that are allowed to do that. They have purchased thousands of dollars worth of stuff to help for the charity. So if they want something, they could say, I want all of them clocks right now. They could say, I want them all right now. I'll make the payments. They're all mine. How much for all of them? And I'd give them a price, and that would be it. And then they'd pay me whenever they paid me, and it'd be done. They can do that. And they know they can do it. Well, they'd send it right over this phone, tell me, and it'd be a done deal, and I'd move on. I know it sounds crazy, but, that's the way it works. And then if somebody wanted to buy them from them, they could, whatever they want to do. Get a keychain. You have to see Robinson Prospecting for keychains. Although I do have some cool things. I ain't going to say nothing yet. But Robinson Prospecting, you're going to see it very soon because it'll be shipped out here pretty soon. Maybe next week or something. I don't know. Depends on when they're all done. But Robinson Prospecting just made some nice stuff. $100 ante to each family member. Don't say that because then you go from 5 viewers to 50 viewers really fast. Let's see what I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'd probably sell all my clocks, and all my boxes and everything, probably for $1,200 to a family member as a package deal. That's a really good deal. It'll help me towards the charity, and they can do what they want. They can look, that's a lot of gifts back there. That'd be a good package deal, I think. Hey. Tell me that ain't a deal. It's a lot of work. That's months of work. But, I love my family just as much as I love doing my charity, too. I mean, be not mistaken about that. So. Oh, I forgot to tell you. So, what month do you want to do these? You guys have to tell me. Now, these are all of the dollars that came out this year, so far. So these are all the dollars from this year so far from the U.S. Mint. One of these days we're gonna have to do these. I've already got I got either the flips or the holders that I ordered for these. So when we do these one night, we'll do the sets. You have an extra kidney. Hey, you guys want to see something funny? You guys are gonna fall right out of your pants. So, I was walking downstairs. I tripped, right? And there's one rug down here that got wet, which that's a different story. So I hit it, I bumped it, my sock got wet, right? So look, I got one sock on and one sock off. I'm a flip flops. Mary goes, you know you're missing a sock? I go, yeah. I said, but when I come upstairs tonight, I'm going to take the other sock off, put it in the laundry. She goes, well, why didn't you just put another sock on? I said, because then there won't be a matching pair of socks. Oh, my God. Oh, God. I can't say you're surprised. Look. Find you an extra, but you'll have to install it yourself. Oh my God. You're going to need some medicine before installing that, though. And the pain's going to be excruciating. I just want you to know. You think having a kidney stone's bad. And I know a good butcher. I know a good butcher. Oh my God. That's what friends are for. Yes, I do. I actually got some more coming too. I got. What are you looking for? Are you looking for graded ones like these? We got some of these. If you're looking for ones and graded ones. These are all graded. I got 5 of these. I got 1, 2, 3. Got 369s and 268s. 2017, 18, 15, 18, and what is this one? This is a 2020. I got some of them. I got a lot of Morgan. I got some I got collectibles. I got some rounds. These are the Philharmonics. I got some Philharmonics. I got socks too. Oh, you want to buy socks? I got some Mayan ones too that I picked up. If you're looking for silver rounds, you know. I don't know. What are you looking for? 2015p. Yeah, I got 2000. I got a 2015 MS68, which if you and this one here is toned. If you look in the population report, there ain't. This is a tricky thing when you're collecting coins, right? Silver Eagles or Morgans. You have to look at the population report to see how many were graded in that grade. That's the tricky part. Remember that. That's the part that people never look at. This is 2015 MS68. And I actually had these graded. Now, this one here's got some toning on it. Well, I guess I can put it here and show you. Let's see. Let me do something here. Hold on. There you go. So, got some toning on her skirt right there. See it? But actually, I think it's a higher grade to that. I don't know. Here's the back. I think because it was toned that they probably ganked it for that. Here, let's do this. Here you go. To that one. It is undegraded. I can tell you that right now. Annex is really known for that. I don't see anything wrong with the coin myself. I really don't. I mean, I see a lot of tone marks. I don't see no scratches or anything. I see a lot of toning. Even up there, I see toning. See it? If it doesn't have a mint mark, it's from Philadelphia. Remember that. Otherwise, it'll have a W there or S there. So yeah, this is Philadelphia. Another thing that you'll notice that on the top, it'll say it too. There you go. There's a good solid. So if you're interested, there you go. We'll take it out. Where's the OSP? Right here. There you go. There's the OSP mint mark. It's in plastic and it'll be in plastic. Well, that's a starting bid, so. There you go. You can bid on it now also because it's perfect. It's in plastic. See that? Yeah. It's in plastic. There you go. If it's not in plastic, you won't bid on it. So there you go. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'll even throw in a sticker. Hey, that sticker's got to be worth $40 alone. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Did Dove bid on it? Well, wait a minute, Dove. Hold on. Dove bid on it. So we'll put a set of dimes in there too. Because Dove bid on it. There's a joke behind that. And if Old Soul bids on it, then I'm going to do something else. Oh my God. Yeah, because I want you guys to fight him about it. Here's a 1964 DBU. Look at that penny. Woo, sweet Jesus, look at Abe. He's looking sexy, ain't he? Look at that. Wow. Look at that. No bag for the dimes? Look. Dove doesn't require bags for his dimes. Only Oso. Look at that penny. Jumping Jesus, 1964D. Look at that. That's a sexy. And it's toned. Look at that. Good God Almighty. There you go. (2015) Silver Eagle MS68. We think it's undergraded. I think it's at least a 69. I don't see why it didn't hit a 70 myself, but we just looked at it. Dove's at 40. Looking for 41. Let's go. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Coochie coo. See, ever see one of these? This is my RPE. It's on my lights. Just wanted to show them. I still have it. Well, I might as well put a nickel in there, huh? Because we got a penny, a dime, 1911 V nickel. We might as well do that too. Put a V nickel in there. And I might as well put a half in there too. This is 1996 uncirculated $half. There's a nice trio right there. Look at that. Look at that. Penny, nickel, dime, half, and a dollar. There you go. We got 41. We got 41 from Robinson. We got 41 from Old Soul. Thank you for your bids. We got a 42. We'll let you guys battle it out for a while. I don't even know what's in this bag. Oh, I know what's in that bag. I know what's in that bag. What the heck is that? Ring, 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 ring. I do my auctions on Sundays from 7 p.m. until whenever we get tired. Yeah, Sundays from September to December. That's it. And generally, once in a great while after that, I'll do an auction. But it's mostly we do it for Christmas time so that, we can buy toys and stuff like that. Yep, there you go. Yeah, we have a lot of fun with it. Okay, we got 41 from Robinson and 41 from, we got 42 from Old Soul. Thank you for your bid. See, 50, 60, 70. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Got a wedding to do this month, by the way. Partridge Family Prospecting's getting married. Got a wedding to do. I got to go up to Massachusetts on the 22nd. It's the 22nd. What's the last date of Roosevelt? Silver Rosies. Are you geez, I don't know, to be honest with you. 64 dimes. 1964 is the last date. Yeah. 1964 was the last date that they made the silver dime. in production. Ain't the last date that they made it, but they still make silver rosies. I have a, well, I don't know if I have one down here, but I can show you a silver rosie that is a modern silver rosie. I don't know if I got one down here or not. I don't know if I have one down here. But remind me, and I'll show you an up-to-date one. I have a 2020, I think, silver rose. You could get the proof rosy, you know, in the annual set. Yeah, you can still get them in the annual sets. So that's the only way you can get them. You can't just find them and you change no more. Unless somebody decided to get into their dad's coin change and ripped open their proof set. Didn't want the diamond, threw it in. Spent it at the candy store. Which would kind of suck, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, the silver's different. Alrighty. Well, I guess we'll do this. We'll let you guys fight it out. That's a deal of the century there. Definitely ain't making no money for charity on this batch. That I can tell you. Sold the OSP for $42. Congratulations. You didn't make it in time, pal. Sorry. You missed out there, Robinson. Sorry. You was a little too late. Dimes to Dove, dollar to upscale, half to RP, and I get the penny. Happy flooding holy smokes eve. Oh my God. Okay. Alrighty. Let me do that. Okay. So the dimes go to Dove. All right. Dimes to Dove. What's Robinson get? Half goes. Okay. Scale gets the dollar. And you get the penny. Okay. All right. All right. Cool. Yeah. That would be. Okay. Thursday thing. And this one goes to Upscale. I need you to send your address to me. If you look across that banner that's going across your screen right now, you'll see my email address, revrobertcornell@gmail.com. And I'll ship this off to you this week. I need your address. I need your real name and your real address sent to my email address. Because Old Soul Poet decided to give you that $1. Just remember, what goes around comes around, right? There you go. So make sure that you send me your address, your name, your real name, and your real address to my email, and I'll send this off this week. Make sure that you put your name, upscale, flipping, and then your real name, and then your address, and I'll send it off to you this week. Okay. What do I do with my pen? How the hell do you lose a pen? Oh, there it is. Right there. They close school tomorrow for Colton, so I don't have to buy him lunch. That's freaking funny. What? Oh, Colton's going to love Pastor Bob soon. I'm not going to say nothing, but you wait. I got one of these left that I'm going to sell. So if you want this, you better bid on it. And this is a high grade. So, because you know me, I'm a picky bastard when it comes to this coin. And she is a high grader. So, if you want it, there it is. And here it is. There she is. Last one that I have that I'm selling. So if you want it, you better get it. Or I'm just going to bring it upstairs and put it away. It's the last one I'm going to sell. It's a really super duper nice coin. It'll hit the grade. I got something on my thing up there. I get it off. No. Yeah, this. Oh, maybe it's on my screen here. I thought it was something on the damn coin thing. There you go. And no, you don't have one there, Old Soul, before you look and ask. There she is. Yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. Handpicked by me. She is absolutely beautiful. You better get them. Lucky I'm selling it. That's right. I did. We can make it a threesome if you want to buy it there, Old Soul. I got it revved up for you. Hey, by the way, while I'm thinking of it, I bought, I ordered some of them ice pack things, where you pack it around food. So, so I packed it around. I'm going to try to get within the next couple of weeks or so. Once I get up that way, because I don't leave the house very often. You know what? And I'm going to try to send it to you. Upscale. I've been collecting Morgan silver dollars since I was 5 years old. No Morgan gets beyond me. All of the 2023 Morgan silver dollars with the S mint mark are sold out. And I don't know if they have any extra of the reverse proof Morgan silver dollars and piece dollar collection set, the 2-piece set, left or not. But I can tell you that all of the proof from the San Francisco Mint, all 400,000 was sold out. PDSOCC, Robinson, from 2021. PDSOCC. Some of the Denver ones are these, the Denver Mint ones. They're selling for $1,000 right now. Yep. Yeah, you can look it up. Some of the Morgan silver dollars from 2021 from the Denver Mint are selling for $1,000. I almost fell out of my chair. I thought that there was something wrong, so I had to start investigating it. So if you have one with a Denver Mint mark, you might want to take a real close look at that coin, because you might just have something that's big dollars. Any of these in MS70, any of them in MS70, a couple $100 and up. Just to let you know, because they only minted 179,000 of each one of these. So, no, you don't have this one, Old Soul. I'm not going to say what you have, but you don't have this one. And I'm looking for the other one that you don't have too. Well, two of them. There's two of them that you don't have besides this one. There's 3 that you're missing out of your collection. And I haven't found any, but anyway. Yeah, somebody did mint it, but it's not. It's oh god, I don't know if it was the Virgin Islands or something like that. They minted them, but it's not the same in collector's eyes uh, for the Morgan collection. So, and they only minted very few of them too, and they're selling for like $500, which, in my eyes, as a collector of Morgan silver dollars, I didn't recognize it as one that was actually minted in the United States. So it really doesn't have the same uh, numismatic value to me. You know, I think. Look, I'm on you, man. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'd never give it up. But I know what you're missing. You don't have this one. So if you want this one, you can get it. That's why I just kept the price at what I paid for it. And that is what I paid for it, too. All right. You want it? All right. I don't think anybody's going to flaunt with you. So I don't see anybody bidding. Anybody bidding on it? I know upscale he ain't getting no money. Robinson, you gonna bid on this? Or Dove? If you guys say no, then I'm just gonna sell it to Olso because I know what he needs. 10 additional for charity. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. Done. And going away. I gotta find. Yeah, that's a nice one. You know it's nice if I had it in my collection. I'm looking for the other ones, but man, I'll tell you what, the prices are becoming ridiculous. And I figured if I was gonna get it, I was gonna get it now. So. Cool. What? If you don't have any humor in your bones, something's wrong with you. I worked with this guy. I worked with this guy years ago in the Army. And I'm going to tell you, you're welcome. Choo choo, buckaroo. This guy was the most straight faced guy in the world, right? He just never laughed. He never laughed. He never joked. I'm like, I mean, he was just dry, you know? And nobody ever hung out with him or anything because, he never had any fun, So one day, I think it was probably around March or April time period, and we were over in Germany. We was actually in Bad Tolls, right? And we were training some guys in Bad Tolls, and I don't know what I said. I said something. I don't know what it was. Nobody laughed but him, and he was dying laughing, right? And nobody else was laughing, and I was like, that's the strangest thing in the world. He laughs at something that no one else laughs at except for him. And he tells me, he goes, "You're the funniest guy I've ever met." And I'm thinking to myself, I didn't really think it was that funny, but okay. I kind of chuckle out of the guy. There's some strange birds out there. That's no lie. And that's a for reals. I don't know if you guys ever met any of them. They got them dry personalities. I mean, no laughing or nothing. I mean, your mother must not have been very happy when she was having you. I told him that. I said, your mother must not have been happy when she was having you. He goes, I know. I go, why don't you have a smile? He says, what's there to smile about? I'm stuck in the army. I don't like what I do. He goes, I don't laugh and joke. I was like, whatever. Hey, you guys want to see something cool? Oh, you want to see something? Watch this. You want to see somebody bid on something? No, I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. I just can't do it. Should I? I got to do something funny. I got to do something fun here. I'll do something fun. Okay. You're not going to bid on a sock? Why not? It's just a little wet. Only used about maybe 35 times. You're saying my DNA stinks? Is that what you're saying? What's up, Jack? Okay. So here's how this next lot's going to work. I'm going to do some strange stuff here. This next lot, whoever puts $50 in it first will get the lot. Okay? How you doing, Jack? And I did look for you, Jack. I didn't find anything in my collection, but if you get with Robinson Prospecting, he's got some cool stuff that you might want to see. So if you get with Robinson Prospecting, he might have something that you might be interested in that you asked me about. So maybe you guys might want to privately exchange telephone numbers or something so you can talk to him about it. I'm not going to discuss it here, but what you're looking for, you might want to get with him. Okay, Robinson Prospecting, for what you asked me for, don't forget, get with him. Okay? All right, so this next lot, when I pop it up, this next lot, it's $50 to the first guy that says sold. Okay? You ready? Tell me when you're all ready. You guys are not going to believe this. Working tonight? So I'll let you guys, I'm going to go refill my coffee because the coffee lady didn't hear my binger. And when I leave, I'm not going to look. I'm going to flip it and I'm going to go upstairs and I'll come back and see who it was sold to. Okay? So here we go. If everybody's ready, get ready. 3, 2, 1, here you go. I'm going upstairs and refill my coffee. Geez, I'm losing a lot of weight. I'm going to have to get a belt. Getting too fat. I Lambo Stacker. To be honest with you, Jack, I didn't know Lambo Stacker. So sorry to hear about it, but I didn't know. Did it sell? Did you bring me a cup of coffee? Yeah, I'm drinking it. Is somebody? Yeah, it's a crescent. Of course, it's a crescent. It's a crescent. See it? Of course, it's crescent. See, crescent. Look at that. Beautiful, ain't it? Of course it is. Crescent wrench. This is a Philharmonic from 2022. Philharmonic. And this is a silver Buffalo. Baby silver buffalo. Guys haven't seen one of them in a while, huh? Yeah. Who got that? Robinson? All right. Congratulations. Bring it back on the regular screen. All right, that was Robinson. Nice, huh? You like that? That was a good deal. Cool little crescent wrench. Finding them things, man, them things are hard to find these days. They're great for your keychain, though. Them little crescent wrenches. I got one upstairs on my one upstairs. Um, Pretty cool, huh? You never know what I'm gonna do. All right, let's see. We're gonna have a little giveaway. We're gonna have a little giveaway, but we're gonna test your mind. We are going to test your brains. You guys got one of these? Got one? You guys got one of these? You might want to get it out because I'm going to do a giveaway, but you're going to need the book. Because I'm going to do a couple giveaways. I'm going to do 3 giveaways. So if you got a red book, get it out. I'm going to do 3 giveaways. Whoever answers the question correctly. So I'm going to have 3 questions. I'm going to require you to have this. Okay. A working knowledge of coins. Your book is at home. No. Whichever the case, it requires the book. So if you don't have the book, I'm sorry, but that's how this one's going to be done. Now you might know. But I'm going to shock you guys on one of these questions. So I'm just going to, before I open the book, I'm going to ask you guys a question. Okay? And whoever answers it right will get one of these. This is a benchmark strategic metal. God we trust. Made in the United States. Okay. It's 1 gram fine silver. Okay. Haven't had a mega anything but my belly on time. Jesus. Oh, soul. Come on. Come on, man. Freaking dope. I'm not going to say nothing. I want to send you guys something, but I probably end up in a shitter for it, so I won't. Here's a question. And this is going to be a really weird question. So, guys, heard of the Bobber Dimes, right? Have you guys heard of Bobber Dimes? And you've heard of, the different types of dimes, right? Half dimes, full dimes, all kinds of dimes, right? You got cat bust dimes. You have seated Liberty dimes. And then you have, let's see. Then you have Mercury dimes, right? What is the real name given to a Mercury dime? What is the original name for a Mercury dime? Put it in there. Yeah, you got Drake too. But what is the original name? The correct name given by the mint for the Mercury dime? That is correct. You win, Steve. You win, Duff. That is correct. That is correct. There it is, right there. Winged Liberty Head. That is the original name given by the U.S. Mint when they started making these. Started making the Liberty. Well, it's called a Liberty Winged Head dime. Most people call them Mercury dime, but that's not the correct name for it. Its correct name is the Winged Liberty Head, not Mercury. Just to let you know. So you win one, Dove. There you go. I'll put it in your package of love. Okay. Moving on. I gotta come up with a good one for you guys. Because I know that we got Jack in here that doesn't have his book. So, you ready? Here's the next one. From what year to what year were the Sacagawea dollars made? From what year to what year were the Sacagawea dollars minted? What year did they start, and what year did they stop making the Sacagawea dollars? Robinson, you're wrong. Upscale, you're wrong. Dove, you are correct. (2000 to 2008). 2000 to 2008. Just to show you. I'll do it this way too. What years were the Sacagawea dollars minted?
According to U.S. Mint, the U.S. Mint issued the Sacagawea golden dollar from 2000 to 2008.
There you go.
The first dollar made with an outer layer of manganese brass, giving it a golden color.
Now, what years were the Sacagawea dollars made?
According to U.S. Mint, the U.S. Mint issued the Sacagawea golden dollar from 2000 to 2008. It was the first dollar made with an outer layer of manganese brass, giving it a golden color. The obverse design features Sacagawea and the reverse depicts a soaring eagle.
There's your answer. Now, if they put some in a proof set, as a special proof set, that's not how that works, just to let you all know that. They consider the mintage. That's why when you look in this book, you will only find because in 2007, they started the presidential dollars from 2007 to 2020. They make a Native American coin in 2022, but it's not the Sacagawea. That's correct. Here it is right here. There is what it looks like. So just to let you know. Okay? Correct, Dove. Oh, I gotta whip a good one. You guys ready for this next one? All right. Let's see how many of you can guess this. I gotta turn to it because I don't even know myself, to be honest with you. To be honest. All right, ready? This is for the last one. What year did they start and what year did they end making the Franklin half dollar? What year did they start and what year did they end making the Franklin half dollar? Did y'all hear me? What year did they 4863? That is correct. You won, Dove. Congratulations. Congratulations, Dove. Pays to do your homework. Boy, Dove, you're on it. Wow. That's how you get 3 free silver pieces, just knowing your homework, doing your homework. Congratulations. Should we do a bonus round? I'll do one more. I'll do one more bonus round. You ready for this one? All right. Here's a good one. Everybody get ready. Tell me when you're all ready. I'm going to do one more bonus free round. All right? All right, Jack. We'll see you later. Take care. You guys ready? You guys ready for this one? I got a Dove typing for me. Tell me when you're all ready. You guys ready? Robinson, Dove, Upscale, Oso, you ready? You guys ready? All right. This is going to throw you guys for a loop. All right. You guys are going to go, what the hell? All right. What year were PIT tokens made? What year were PITT tokens made? What year were PIT tokens made? What year were PIT tokens made? PITT. PIT tokens. What year were they made? What the hell is a PIT token, Pastor Bob? Not good enough. Got to know the exact year. You know why? Because they've only made 1 year. So What year? For upscale. You're wrong, Dove. What year were pit tokens made? I'll give you guys plenty of time. Whoever gets the first correct answer. They only made them 1 year. Or should I say, what year were the William Pitt tokens made? How's that? Is that better? Now you can plug that in. No, Robinson. They were only made 1 year. William Pitt token. What year was it made? Nope. You're close, but you're not there yet. Not yet, Dove. Keep trying. You're very hot, but you haven't hit it. So if you take the next few minutes, you might just keep punching in numbers. You might get it. You're getting colder, Dove. You're getting colder. Oh, you're way, 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 way too cold there, Robinson. You're cold in the wrong way. You got to go back down the pipe. Well, I'm giving you the question. What year were William Pitt the Elder tokens made? Well, you want to be educated, don't you? Don't you want to be educated? Well, I'm educating you. And then I'm going to read it to you. Oh, you guys are so hot. But guess what? You're not there yet. I mean, like, your hands are burning. Oh, you're getting cold there, upscale. Cold. Brrr. Nope. Nope, they weren't. I'm going to show you in a minute. Oh, no. For crying out loud, no. No, you went, wait, no, you guys are going the wrong way. Correct, Robinson. 1769. Let me read them to you. William Pitt the Elder, the British statesman who endeared himself to America, is the subject of these brass or copper pieces, probably intended as a commemorative medallions. The so-called halfpenny, the larger of the type's two sizes, served as a currency during a shortage of regular coinage. The farthing-sized tokens are rare. The reverse legend, thanks to the Friends of Liberty and Trade, refers to Pitt's criticism of the Crown's taxation of the American colonies and his efforts to have the Stamp Act of March 22nd, 1765 repealed in 1766. The obverse bears a portrait in the legend, "The Restorer of Commerce," and no stamps. Little is known concerning the circumstances of the issue. Robert Black suggests that the pieces may have been designed by Paul Revere. Striking may have been accomplished around 1769 by James Smithers of Philadelphia. And there's what it looks like. And the reason why I'm doing this is to educate you in case you guys ever run across these, because they are worth a lot of money. There's what they look like. They're either in brass or copper. Yeah, it had a pokey nose, though, didn't he? Look at that. Got a ship on one side and a picture of his face on the other. Pretty cool, huh? So there you go. After 10,962 guesses, Robinson got one. Oh, Lord. Pretty cool, huh? I know. See, the problem with collecting coins is sometimes you can get a batch of coins, right? So you can get a big old bag of whatever, right? Mixed coins. And you don't even know, unless you're checking every one of them out, what they are. You think if they don't have a U.S. stamp on it, that they might not be worth your time. But in fact, they're worth a lot. So you got to really know what you're collecting, where they come from, what the grade is, and you might be sitting on a gold mine. People collect all kinds of coins, especially when you come across, you know, rare things like colonial coins, like this. This is a colonial coin. You know, I've been looking for one from Rhode Island. I have some currency that's only this big. Sometime I'll bring it down. It's only that big. Very, very small currency. And it's the only one that I have, and it's from Rhode Island. From 1700s, I think. So you never know, what you're going to find. So always keep your eyes peeled. And when you get some weird looking coins, really look at them, guys. Especially when they look real, real old and you can't really make out the date, they could still be worth money. Let me show you something that's worth a lot of money. Now, everybody knows I've been a Knights Templar for many years, right? Going on 30 years I've been a Knights Templar. There's a Crusaders coin, a Knights Templar's coin, circa 1200 to 1300 AD. It's a little guy. I don't know if I can put it under here and you guys can see it better or not. Check that out. That's a real Crusaders coin. Pretty neat, huh? Hanging on the wall there. I'm not sure of what it's made of, to be honest with you. Could be copper or bronze. Okay. I don't think so. I'll never give that away. Took me years. Oh, okay. Going to be monitoring the funeral home for flooding and checking in with local PD. Going to be a long night. All right, brother. Take care. God bless. Love you. You got a generator? I hope you got a generator and a pump. God, I wish I would have known that. I would have sent you that 1-inch pump I got up. Okay. What time is it anyway? 9:24. I don't have. I don't have. Over here. What do I do with it? Shoot. I have a. Oh, Jesus. You got a boat? Like a little raft? Not joking. Do you have a raft or anything? I hope so. I'd have a raft. I got something really cool here. Um, I guess you'd have to be in the Navy to want this. Yeah, you probably this thing. I'll put this over here. How is it? What the hell I did with it? hell did I do with it? Oh, here it is. All right, I'll be peeking. Peeking now. Okay. It's the last lot of the night. I'll call it early. This lot, whoever wants it can have the lot for $50. It's kind of a special lot if you know what you're looking at. Okay? So whoever wants it, now this lot, $50. Don't ask for two because I don't have two. Kind of a mix and match of different things. And here we go for you guys to look at. This is lot number 4, right, Dove? Dove? Dove, this is lot number 4, right? Okay. Okay. Here we go. Whoever wants it can check this out. Let me explain the lot to you. Let me bring up the light. I want to bring you in and show you. Oops. There we go. All right. Let's take a peek. Let's start over here. This is a 2020 proof, S proof, deep cameo dime. Deep cam. Deep cameo. And above it is a mint state, either 69 or 70, 2020 dime, D. Go with it. Really nice dime. Look at that. Full lines. The 2020S, the 2020D. This one is mint state. This one here is DCAM. Deep cameo. Proof. Yeah. This is 0.999 silver. Beautiful coin. I mean, I can take it out so you guys can see it. figure out where's the thing? Well, now I'm trying to find the thing, and I can't find it, so. Don't you know it? Gee, where is it? Yeah, they stuck this thing in a stupid package, I'll tell you that. Look at that. Waza. Waza, waza, woozy. That is not on the coin, that's on the plastic. Look at that thing. That's a beautiful dime. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me see if I can focus it in a little bit better. There we go. Look at that. That's a nice dime. That's a nice. That's a nice. We got those two. We got. Let's see. Put these guys in here. Hold on a minute. That in there. That in there. And then we got. Ooh, where is the camera? There we go. $19.28 Buffalo. Buffalo nickel for those guys who collect those Buffalo nickels. You guys, he's got a bad front leg. Look at him. And then we have 1976. That they made 18,962 trillion of these things. And then we have an Abe Lincoln dollar, presidential dollar. Abe Lincoln. And then this is a BU 1964D. And there's something up with that 4, if you look. I don't know what's up with it, but see that? That's a BU. Something up with that 4. I don't know what it is, but might just be the way it hit that rim because the rim looks off center punched for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, and then last but not least, the Aztec round, the Aztec calendar. Fine silver. Look at that. And there you go. A whole lot of Saurus. Anybody interested? Yeah, put it in the back. It's a big old lot. All right. Let me move this out. Move this out. There we go. Oregon has 3 cent, 1882. Yeah. 3 cent nickel. Oh, nice. That's very cool. That's very cool. I don't know why they put that sticky stuff on them coins. That really upsetted me. He paid $30 on a 3-cent. Is that what he said? That's cheap. Some 3 cents cost big bucks. Yep. Okay. Nobody's interested, so we'll put it away. Put it over here. Close this bad boy up. All right. Yeah, that would be cheap for a 3-cent nickel. Your 2-cent pieces, your 3-cent pieces, your 20-cent pieces. 20-cent pieces, man, they're expensive. 20-cent pieces are expensive. So if you can ever get them under $100, they're worth getting if you can find one. Oh, that was it was whoever wanted to buy it for $50 for the lot. It's not an auction thing, so if anybody wanted it. No, I said anybody that wants the lot could have it for $50. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. It's really not, a whole lot for charity. I just wanted to do something out there. That's all. That's what the lot was. So if anybody still wants it, it's $50 for the lot. What's up, John? What the hell is that? Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, $50 for the lot. Anybody wants it? Let me know. I got a lot of stuff to go through, but I mean a lot of Morgans. What's John been up to anyway? Anybody interested in that lot? Yes or no? Maybe? Possibly? I'm going to ask a question. Has anybody ever gotten sugar from the store that stings your tongue? I know that sounds crazy, but I'm just asking. Because I got this sugar from Stop and Shop. And when I drink it, it tastes like it stings on my tongue. Found the reverse of a reverse memorial magic scent 2 nights ago. Wow, that's rare. That's a rarity. I don't think I ever even heard of one. Huh. That's definitely something rare. Huh. Yeah, wide AMs. There's a lot of wide AMs out there for sure. I seen uh, a double die reverse with a wide AM. I can't remember how much it sold for. It was right up there price. So. Yeah, it was expensive. I found some other stuff too, and a couple of my buddies that helped me find these. I'll be selling these probably next week once we get some other people, because these are all drooling die cracks, die chips from the quarters from the 2022 quarters, but they're all different. Some of them are rare and some of them haven't been seen. So, but you want to have something cool in your collection, those are something cool to have. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I guess we'll call it a night. I know some of you guys have to work in the morning, have to get up early. All you working hard guys. I haven't even done it yet, to be honest with you. Can you imagine that? Probably can. Uh, if you're interested in the clocks or something like that, you can always message me about that stuff later on. All right, you too, Dove. And all the stuff up to this date, if you already purchased something or whatever, I'm going to be shipping it out this week. If you, if half dime, go for. I don't know. It varies. Half dimes, which is a nickel. uh if you have something here and you purchased it and I didn't get it out to you last time, uh, I'll be sending it off this week. I want to get everybody's stuff out this week and get ready for the next batch of goodiness. So next Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys want to do a little shout out on your channels and let them know what we're going to be doing next week, I'm going to do some Morgans. I'll probably do like 5 or 6 Morgans, and I want to do those quarters, those error quarters. So I got different ones with some of them have lots of errors on them, but there's something that you want to pick up for your collection, and they're pretty cool. They'll look cool. So we're going to do that next Sunday, and we'll have a few little giveaways and stuff like that. So with that said, I wish you all a good evening. Take care. God bless. Hope you have a blessed week. Be good to yourself. Remember to, if you see older people in your community, people less fortunate than you, and you can reach out to them and, say hi, maybe drop them off some food or something like that. Spend a little time with them. Look, I know they'll appreciate it. Even if they're old and grouchy, sometimes they'll appreciate your company. Pray for yourself, pray for me, and pray that the world gets a little smarter, because it's looking a little sad these days, boys. I love you all. Take care. God bless. This is Pastor Bob, and I'm going to get another sock and something to eat. Take care. Like I always say, I'm out of here. See ya. Oh, yeah.